You got to look and make sure that other guy can be able to move to the next level. And your coaches are not putting them in the right position. What's up, guys? Welcome to Philly Halftime. Preseason 2 is out the way. I'm just going to give you what I thought of the game. Comment below. Tell me what you thought. It was really weird. Jalen Hurts. You're watching him. He's practicing. He's dancing, and he's really getting into it, getting ready to play. You got Devontae Smith. He's getting ready to play. Everybody's getting excited, right? Kickoff comes. Here comes Joe Flacco. Nobody knows why Jalen Hurts is not playing. A lot of people were thinking he got traded. A lot of people didn't understand it. Well, why you're not playing him? You know, because everybody wanted to see Jalen Hurts. Well, he was getting sick. He said he was throwing up. He was getting sick. He didn't feel good. He went to the hospital or something, and he was fine. But was it butterflies? I mean, I know everybody's going to say, yo, he played 4 games. Yeah, but he's under a microscope right now. So could he be that big over a microscope that he's nervous? Yes. I think he could have been, but I don't know. So now he's going to miss 2 days where he's not going to be near the Eagles and see if his stomach bug goes away. I was very disappointed that we didn't get to see Jalen Hurts and Devontae Smith. Now, let's get to Devontae Smith. Now, Devontae Smith is exactly what people thought he was. He is a good route runner. He can cut and make people miss and lose their footing. He's exactly what you want in a wide receiver. Now he's a rookie. He's not going to make every catch. And him and Joe Flacco did not have a practice. Not one practice. But everybody is like, oh my Lord. So they were blaming Joe Flacco, and he was hitting Devontae Smith in the hands. Devontae didn't catch it. It's fine. He threw one over his head. Devontae Smith turned around too late. Listen, they will get in sync. Jalen Hurts going to get in sync. If it's Joe Flacco, they will eventually get in sync. Whoever is the quarterback is going to get in sync with the man. He will make sure of that. Now, he's a rookie. He will make sure he gets in sync with the quarterback. I am not saying that Joe Flacco is going to be the starting quarterback. Everybody knows it's going to be Jalen Hurts. All right? Unless there's a trade made, it's going to be Jalen Hurts. Now, I had a couple of guys that stood out to me. It was Devontae Smith, hands down. Everybody couldn't wait for him. He was one of the guys. Now, Alex Singleton stood out to me. He stood on his head. He was always around the ball. He was getting to the guy fast. He's going to be a good linebacker. We might have a good linebacker out of here. I didn't like how the coaches, when he was tapping his helmet, saying, hey, I want out. He looked so tired. And they still didn't like, you keep going, keep going. Well, when he gets on the side, when they finally get him out, he's on the sideline. He's like, holy crap. So so tight, I'm panting like a dog. Well, what the heck? They want to keep you in forever. But he looks like he's going to be a good linebacker, and we're going to actually have one. So I got him as another guy, Melton Williams. I know he's a rookie, and everybody really don't have faith in rookies that much, but I think he's going to be a good one. He's going to be a good backup. I think you should keep him. He was manhandling some guys. I mean, they were holding him, and then they had to get called because they had to hold him. You have to hold that man. He is a beast. And got him on there because, well, he was playing pretty good. I liked the way he was playing, and he was handling people. And then I know I got a running back, and I know he's not going to be on the team, but the running back that stood out to me was Holyfield. I mean, he was bouncing off guys, getting away from guys, trying to get every little yard he could. Well, that's what you need. Everybody else, I don't know. Yeah, they all played terrible. This game was horrible. You could only pick a couple of good plays or a couple of good things out of it, and that was it. I do not think the coaches had this team ready to play. I know they were practicing with the Patriots all week, and everybody, all these reporters are trying to get everybody excited about practice and Jalen Reagor making a catch with one hand and all this. Okay? Well, that's practice. Bring the practice to the field. I don't think any of the coaches, Nick Sirianni, all these young coaches, had them ready to play football. Nick Sirianni says he wants to be competitive. And that wasn't competitive. 35-0 is not competitive. You weren't competitive at all. Didn't look like you deserved to be on the field. Nobody's really saying that because it's preseason, but you didn't belong on the field. If you're not going to try to score and you're going to be just dinking and dunking and not try to score, and you get beat out 35-0, I mean, the Patriots kicker just lost a job. He ain't got a job. Belichick's getting rid of him. You do not miss a field goal to miss 4 extra points. Or how many extra points he missed. He was missing all day long. And he wasn't even missing by a little. He was missing by a lot. That guy's fired. The coaches here didn't even get us ready. Our guys weren't even ready. We didn't even deserve to be on the field. I know everybody's like, hey, calm down. It's preseason. When's the last time that somebody got shut out in preseason? I don't know. I know it's a long time ago. I mean, it was bad. Not saying Joe Flacco was good. Nobody was ready. Nobody. Nobody was ready. Not one person was really ready to play that game. Nobody was ready, and that was unreal that you had to play that game like that. So everybody that went to the game, they were hyped up. They're going to see Jalen Hurts and Devontae Smith, and they want to see something. They're yelling boo at halftime because nothing's getting done. Nick Sirianni's over here saying, oh, I'm very competitive and I want to compete and I'm a competitive person. So with the rookies I did rock, paper, scissors. Really? Now, I didn't want to bring up the rock, paper, scissors thing. But since you're a very competitive person, is that competitive? Somebody comment below. Let me know if that's competitive. Because this game was not competitive to me. You weren't competing. You didn't compete. You weren't competitive. However you want to say it. You don't deserve to be on the field. And everybody was upset that Jalen Hurts didn't play. And he was sick. All right? Listen. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what your quarterback looked like. Didn't matter. Your coaches have to be able to get them ready. And if you think your team was ready, well, you're wrong. Everybody's going to say, hey, well, we had their second string, and they had their first string. It means when your first string gets hurt, you got that guy going to be into the first string. Now, was he competitive or enough to to be able to help you out, to figure out he can help out the first? No. It better be no. They weren't ready at all. So if somebody gets hurt on the first string, the second string, one of them guys are going to have to come in and help out with the first string. But they weren't there. Not at all. Your corners got abused. Corner gets hurt that game. You got your backup. He's going to get abused. This is what happens. You got to look and make sure that other guy can be able to move to the next level. And your coaches are not putting them in the right position. That's what I seen out of that game. Your coaches say they're competitive. I don't see competitive. I did not see competitive in that game. I didn't see it in the last game. And what are you going to do? They're not going to play nobody against the Jets. Unless they play the starters. I don't know. They might. I thought it was going to be the walkthrough this time, but maybe they start the starters. I don't know. I mean, even the starters that have been there for a while didn't like what happened with the game. You can't get blown out, they were saying. That's a disgrace. So your coaches did not get your guys ready, and it went downhill fast. It went downhill from the first play. Snap 10 yards over to Flacco's head. I mean, come on. Jalen Reagor makes one catch. I know Joe Flacco tried to force one to Jalen Reagor, but I think Jalen Reagor ran the wrong route. And Joe Flacco was just trying to force something, to try to make something happen for Reagor. It didn't work out. It was just bad all the way around. Your corners were getting beat left and right. Linebackers looked good. And then you were getting ran on all night long. You couldn't stop a run. You don't want to blitz, but they're blitzing us. So they're sacking our quarterback, getting interceptions. They're actually trying to play a football game a little bit. Find out, hey, this is going to be a real game. This is how we got to play. They were abusing our corners. Our linebackers were doing not bad, but they're getting 5 yards every time they run the ball. 5, 6. Come on. They were just running the ball just to run the ball because they didn't have to throw it. I got to blame the coaches on that. They didn't get the team ready at all. I don't know the story about Jalen Hurts. I don't know what happened to him. Did he get butterflies in the stomach and he was sick over it? And everybody's going to say to me, oh, he played 4 games last year. Yes, he did. But he wasn't under a microscope like he is now. Because every 5 minutes, somebody's saying he's getting traded or he's not the starter, and he's under a microscope. So maybe he's got nervous over that. So there's some questions to be asked. We weren't very competitive, like Nick Sirianni likes to say. I know nobody's saying it like that. You don't have to win the game. Not saying win the game and because it's preseason, but you got to compete. You got to be competitive. However you want to say it, just however you want to say it. You got to score. If you don't score, and they put up 35 points and you put up nothing. I mean, come on. How bad is it that you guys can't even tell me the last time a preseason game that somebody went 0? They got blown out. You can't tell me the last time. I was very upset with that game. I know we're going to play the Jets and practice with the Jets. I guess all the reporters are going to be so hyped about practice. And then when you come to the field and you get blown out and maybe get another O, then you can ask some questions. But it wasn't very competitive to me. It was shameful. I feel bad for the fans that went there and watched it. It was disgraced. And yeah, you don't have to win the game. Everybody knows what preseason is. You don't have to win the game. You got to at least put points on the board. Shows the fans something that they're going to get. You don't show nothing, and all the players are like, man, we're going to be phenomenal. We're going to be good this year. We really are going to be good. Well, you don't show it. You don't see a little bit of it, not even a little. Sorry, guys. Like, subscribe. I'll catch you all on the rebound. Wow. You got to cover them. I know we ain't got our starters in. Second's got to cover somebody at least.